Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and friends beyond the binary. Welcome to Step Back Tonight. The music is very mood setting, apparently. This is the weekly show done by yours truly, where we get to hang out and we talk and we chill. And we have a great time. We answer questions. We sometimes play some games. We sometimes do some other stuff. But today, we are in game territory. I can see y'all on my second monitor, so I can hear you guys. 1 second. I realized that I made HoI4 too loud in my ears. Alright. Hopefully the balance is okay. Either way, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so my name's Tristan. If you haven't been on this stream before, this is a weekly show I do where we hang out, we chill. And let's see what people say in the chat here. I see some random geek and Argos and Golgari. Are you new? It sounds like you're new, but it sounds like someone who's a fan of Ravnica, which is nice. You're part of the garbage elves. And let's see, Maximilian and Michael Collins, Comrade Jeb, Glitch 42. All right, music's a little bit loud. I think I turned the music down a little bit. Tell me if the music is still too loud. Yeah, so let's see. I'm not going to try Kaiserreich because I'm not a closet fascist. The pick is in the upper right corner. So yes. I see Skeledraman, you said you're definitely new. Who else? Who else is this their first stream? Yeah, so alright, so Golgari Soul, you are a garbage druid or garbage elf from Ravnica. Excellent. I'm glad that's a thing here. So anyways, let's say hello to this game. I have some questions from you guys, but I'll give you guys a little bit of update on what we're playing. I'll talk a little bit about what the last week's been like, and some of the stuff I gotta do some PSAs about Step Back and the future and all that kind of stuff. So, thing the first, this is Hearts of Iron 4. It's a video game that I just realized you guys are not getting the right freaking thing on. 1 second. Hold, please. I was wondering why it sounded so weird. Or why it looked so weird. There we go. That's much better. So. There we go. Anyways. Hi. So this is Hearts of Iron 4. If you guys have ever seen, if you guys have ever played a Paradox game, well, at least Paradox's like history titles, it's an extremely every one of these games is a historical reenactment, almost an alternate history simulator of different periods of world history. Now, the games are usually oppressively Eurocentric, but they're still fun. The earliest, they go all the way from Crusader Kings 2, which begins, I think, now in like the 8th century, and goes all the way up until this one, and this is the most recent one. I think that very recently, or in the last couple, that there's been rumors that, you know, I think there's a Rome version that's supposed to be coming out probably this year. And then there's going to be a There's going to be a Rome version coming out, I think, in either 2019 or 2020. And then there was, at one point, there was going to be a Cold War version, but apparently that one never came to fruition, which makes me a little sad, because that would have been really fun to play. But yeah, you basically take over countries. So Hearts of Iron has traditionally been the one I like the least. It's the World War II game. And it's very much like focused on World War II. So, you know, it's all about war economies and military and war military and about Nazis and fascists and all that kind of stuff. And don't typically like that stuff, but hey, history's not fun sometimes. So I thought, and also I find, like, you know, the whole like memeing history thing is a little bit disturbing, but here we are. I think that there's something we can do about it. Anyways, so I came across Quill18, who is a Quill18 is a I'm sure for a lot of you guys who are fans out there, he's a pretty did you set every nation to random focuses? I did not. Quill18 is a YouTuber who does a lot of guides on these games. I watched his series on it, and we ended up with an awesome... I've ended up finally being able to... This game is like almost 3 years old. Even being able to kind of possibly understand how this game works. So I thought I would play it in front of a bunch of people and embarrass myself. And then, you know, when the Spanish Civil War starts and I lose, then, you know, we can start over. Or we can, what's it called? We can just hang out for the rest of the stream. But yeah, let's take, so you can see, like, it looks like the world. This game, I think, is out of all of the Paradox games the most, like, hardcore, like smallest thing. Like, it goes by hours instead of days. Anyways, that's the game. We'll be playing as Republican Spain, which means we're going through the Spanish Civil War. The title of the stream, I think, was No Pasarán, which is, you know, actually the tattoo I want to get at some point. So, you know, Spanish Civil War, important thing in my thing, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get a person to, you know, see what happens in this game, because I'm not very good at it, so it's all sort of in the hands of the divine, I guess. Anyways, other things that have been going on in my life. I gotta mention that I had a little bit of a black burnout in my last few month, kind of overworking. I have just recently sort of pulled my way out of it, and like in the last day or two, I've sort of come to terms with how much damage I've like done to my life. So please, friends, don't like, you know, don't overdo it. Be aware of your limits, and don't get yourself don't take care of yourself. That's all I gotta say. All right. So what's gonna happen is now I'm gonna try to move towards a rotation where every month I'm researching a video, writing a script, and producing a video. But those will be different videos. So my hope is that this won't be super noticeable. So like my big Step Back main videos will be coming out around the last day of every month. You know, schedule permitting, because, you know, things will get moved around because of traveling or collaborations or things like that. And so I have a video planned to come out at the end of April. I think April 26th, I want to say, is the next video that's coming out. And I'm working on it now. I'm doing research, but then I'll have another one coming out end of May, end of June, etc., etc., etc. And then I'll be doing quick steps on Mondays. Quick steps on Mondays are going to be all about... it's going to be the same thing that you're expecting, hopefully better. And I will be doing a 1-hour stream at about 1 in the afternoon for an hour before the video comes out. You guys can watch that, and that will be a new thing. So it's a new work schedule that's sort of allowing me to do that. So that's gonna be a lot of the big housekeeping stuff. I'm sorry for all the new people or for the non-subscribers, but that's just some things I wanted to get out of the way. So I'm going to answer a few of your questions, and then we'll get started with the EU4 stuff. So, Fujioka wants to know, have you heard of the Sudbury style of education? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? Well, that's an easy question to answer because I have not heard about the Sudbury style of education. So, moving on. Thoughts on the shooting in New Zealand and the effect of the very good boy PewDiePie? Well, is PewDiePie a very good boy who just happens to inspire hate crimes? Subscribe to T-Series? Yeah, I mean, that's a bit of the subject of the quick step that's coming out on Monday. And I can give you guys a brief idea about it, but first of all, the people who are trying to make the right-wing response to this massacre that happened on Friday, the people who are trying to minimize it or trying to absolve PewDiePie of all blame are sort of running the story that PewDiePie, that the left have somehow been tricked by this fascist's manifesto, and that we're saying PewDiePie is to blame for this event, and that's it. And I think that what it does is it shows that there's something called a sales funnel, which, you know, PewDiePie definitely is on the wider end of the funnel, where maybe he's not a Nazi. I mean, I think he's not a Nazi. I can't, you know, speak to his heart. He does follow, or did follow. Apparently, he conspicuously unfollowed a bunch of them in the last couple days. But he follows a bunch of Nazis. He's been on record saying several racial slurs on stream. He makes not so great jokes about women, and yeah, just this all around problematic sort of stuff about him. So I have no strong need to defend him, but he's sort of the first step that a lot of people take towards the alt-right, and that's just that's not good. And I think that while PewDiePie is not, you know, criminally responsible for the shooting, he should, if he was a decent person, consider the impact that his media is having on people, and think about that for a long time. Honestly, I'm not a fan of PewDiePie. He's not a really nice person. He's an extremely abusive person. He's made jokes that are not just off color, but they're cruel, punch down. And I think that, yeah, I think that he's part of a funnel that is radicalizing young men into the far right. And I think that hopefully this will be a wake-up call for him and realize that he has to deal with the toxic elements of his own fan base. More likely, he's going to do what he did when he was called out on this last time by the Washington Post, which is whine, complain, blame the media, sick his like little flying monkeys on them, and say it's everybody's fault but mine, and I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to do any introspection. And then people will just keep following along. All right, now let's get into the game and let's get some stuff. So the first thing we got here is notifications. By the way, if you're looking for a in-depth expert guide on how to play Hearts of Iron 4, this is not the place to go. I am in no way good at this game. I'm playing this because I think I might just be able to understand the game even a little bit. And even though I'm probably not even there yet. On top of that, I'm not playing with... I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of gum. But I'm not playing with any mods. I have never played with... I don't have any mods, and I have no expansions. There are people who think that I have certain expansions. I have not purchased any DLC for this game. Usually I do for a lot of Paradox games. I definitely do for Stellaris. I've kind of lapsed with my other games as of late. But I don't have any for Hearts of Iron 4. And I don't necessarily plan to unless they all go on sale at some point and I find myself really having fun with it. And actually, I answered my next question. So, first things first is research. And I think... Sorry, I gotta copy these questions down, which involves going off screen. Alright. So, first I gotta do... Alright, you guys want to give independence to the West Sahara and to... That feels... I mean, if we're a good republic, we probably should. Yeah, colonies and stuff like that. Equatorial Guinea. Oh yeah, down here. Alright. How do we do that? You go to here. Oh yeah, here we go. No colonies. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, Morocco. Consider yourself independent. The Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic. Sounds great. And Equatorial Guinea. Consider yourself free. There you go. Still got the Canary Islands. That's nice. Alright. So we have no colonies anymore. Spain is now chill AF. Yeah. Fun. Okay, now we gotta do research. Now we're a little bit away from a war, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get some of this, some of these research speed things. Industrialization. Doing diffuse silo. Construction speed. That sounds good. So now kill Salazar. Well, at the moment, I've got to get ready for the Spanish Civil War. Sort of picks up the rest of the things. All right, we have civilian factories, so let's use those. We're using 7 of our 16, so we could make. Why is there no puppeting choice? Because I don't think I'm a communist country yet. Spain is still a democratic republic at this point. Only communist countries can puppet. Alright. So free civilian factories, probably use it to build some... Probably use it to build more civilian factories right now. You want to get the machine up and running, right? So... Should remember, the Spanish Civil War kind of breaks around these lines. Let's do some more Valencia. That would be much better. It also, the reason I can't... Maybe the reason I can't thing is because or can't puppet is because I don't have any expansions. Alright. Next up, I've got some military factories that I gotta use. So my army, my divisions, infantry, that's really all I can do at the moment. So let's make some guns, some equipment, some artillery. Is that using all my factories? Yes, it is. Play Fortnite next. I would be so bad at Fortnite. It's not even funny. Alright, for naval stuff, I think I'm gonna make convoys. Convoys are always good. And submarines. Everyone loves submarines. Right now, the Democratic President of Spain is Manuel Anzania. If you support communism by choosing communist government assistance, Jose Diaz, historical leader of the PCE, shall govern. All right. Alright. What's next? Next up, we got a national focus. So I think everyone knows we got to get ourselves towards... Well, the thing is, like, we're going to become communist during the Spanish Civil War anyway, so honestly, we probably should be putting our efforts into industrial stuff. Unassigned divisions. Now, here's the thing, is, like, these are all so the way that this works is you have to have your army organized in some fashion. But, like, honestly, I don't even know what I should be doing because, like, once the Spanish Civil War starts, this all gets messed up anyway. And so I'm like, what's the point in even dealing with all the sort of toy soldier stuff? What will you try to do in the game? At this point, just win. Win the Spanish Civil War. I don't even know if I can do that. I'm that bad at this game. You'll need to fight... Don't forget your Air Force. Oh yeah, I'll need some airplanes. I hope that, like... Oh my goodness, okay. Guy's glasses are just not good. See if my guys can even make any airplanes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can make some... airplanes. Interwar fighters. We need some factories for that, though. I guess we can take one off of the artillery and put it on our airplanes. Okay. Do you have Iron Man on? No. No, I do not have Iron Man mode on. Okay. Alright, so let's see where we are. Let's take a looky-loo. We're a little bit under... We need some resources. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that tonight. So, I think, like, you buy things in, like, things of 8. So we need to be 8 in deficit. Right now we're only 4. So we're good for now. If you start losing, just debug switch to Franco and delete some divisions. Oh, that's mean. Okay. Let's get some... Here's one thing I should probably do is get my freaking... Now that I've, like, freed all these countries, get their soldiers back home. Alright, I think that maybe... Gotta start making our military, eh? Yeah, let's just get everything. How many soldiers in Equatorial Guinea? No. Okay. Let's see, 17 divisions. Yeah. So... Get them a commander of some kind. There you go. Jose Torrado. You can switch to Franco and support communism in nationalist Spain. Ha! How devilishly clever of you. Alright, so we need some orders now. Let's... I don't know, Garrison Madrid? I don't know. Garrison Madrid. No. Honestly, this part doesn't really matter that much because it's all gonna go away once the war happens. Massively expands leftist options as Britain and France had revolutions due to losing the war. Yeah, I'm just not... I don't know. I've heard so many people who post like some of like the most like dumb edgelord shit in my Discord have come from people like the most like shitty like stuff has come from Kaiserreich people. Where they gotta kill all the Cindy's or something dumb. I don't know. It's dumb. But you know. But that's responsible for so much annoyingness in my game, in my Discord. Okay. let's see. What's the next question? We'll start that. Well, I'll do another question. I'll start the timer. Did you hear that Clarence Thomas thinks the government shouldn't have to pay for poor people to have lawyers? That doesn't surprise me. Clarence Thomas sucks. So, to think that a shitty Supreme Court justice has shitty opinions does not surprise me at all. Alright. So now all my guys are moving to Garrison Madrid. Alright. So, alright, what's this? We have exile divisions. Oh yeah, they're just coming home. I honestly, like, alright, like, I don't even know if I even like Hearts of Iron 4 yet, let alone, like, some weird alternate history mod. Madrid, Valencia, Catalonia, and as Republican Spain is mostly supported. Madrid, Valencia, Catalonia, and the north, Cambria, Asturias, and Basque. Yeah, alright, so maybe I should try to garrison those parts. So let's garrison sort of here, 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 not here, 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 about that. Sounds like about Burgos, maybe. I think like that's roughly what it looks like. So we'll just go with that. Okay. Don't do the northern or you'll be cut off. Alright. So let's garrison. Get rid of the garrison here. Let's just do this. Yeah. That looks roughly what the map, what I remember the maps in history looking like. All right. Thoughts on Paradox's DLC policy? After Victoria 2, their games get 2 DLCs every year. Is the content added enough to justify its prices? I quit EU4 because of the amount of DLCs. Yeah, I think that the way that the DLCs work is kind of... I mean, it's alright. I actually don't hate it as much as some people do. I think that it's... not Oviedo and Sevilla, they're nationalists too. Okay, so we gotta get out of there. Okay. Garrison. What was the other one you said? Burgos. I don't even know. I can't even see the names of the states on here. There's Burgos. Okay, we took that one off. Zaragoza. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of that one. Alright. Looks a lot better. If historical forces are on, the historical AI is not on. So. This music makes it sound like you're trying to be giving some monumental speech. Toledo. Alright. So. Yeah. So Paradox's DLC policy. The thing about their DLC policy is they very often do big sales on their DLCs. So there are times you can grab everything. But yeah, sometimes, like, if you really like one of the games, you have to keep buying it. I mean, most of the time, like, 2 DLCs a year, and their DLCs are usually, like, $20. Like, that's not bad. And also, if you think about it as paying for the continued development of the game, that is, that's not the worst thing. I actually think that, a more insidious policy is the, a more insidious game policy is like the Call of Duty one, where they make a brand new $60 game every year. I think that's a little bit. Decisions available. Alright, yeah, let's look at these decisions. Well, I imagine that's not going to go well. Anti-fascist raids. I don't imagine that's going to... Like, that's not going to solve anything. You can't really do anything until, I don't plan on banning communism. Or this. So, I don't think... Until the Spanish Civil War starts, there's really not much you can do. I will try to get a political advisor, but honestly, when you get, like... When you get to communism, you'll just end up... Like, once you end up starting the war, you're basically communist, so... Not a whole lot you can do while you wait for all this stuff to go down. What's another question we got here? I'm picking on Victoria 2. I do like Victoria 2 quite a bit. I played one epic campaign where I played as Canada, or I played as Britain, freed Canada, and then as Canada, freed Quebec. And I played as Quebec. Oh no, I'm running out of fuel. What's consuming all my fuel? Oh, it's all my fucking boats. Okay. Go home. Abort mission. Yeah, that was pointless. Go home. How do I tell boat to go home? There you go. You, go home. You, go home. ¿Cómo está? Bien, ¿y tú? Alright, we're back to getting positive oil. That was close. You already know how good I am. Oh yeah, so as in Victoria 2, I played as Quebec. And as Quebec, I, like, started a major empire in Victoria 2. Where, like, as Quebec, I, like, conquered. I didn't do much here. I had, like, some of this part. But I ended up... Alright, here we go. Change party and communism. Unite the conservatives and Norway Flash. Yeah. But I had, like, a big African race for Africa for... ¿Entiendes bien español? No. Solo tengo un poco de español. You should have killed Franco. Alright. Let's see what the questions are. Alright, let's see. Does taking Monday off mean you're taking a pay cut? No. No, not really. Basically what was happening is I was working at the office and I was spending my days working at the office and I thought that I needed to be there 5 days a week, but I wasn't being paid for 40 hours. I was only being paid for 30, so instead of me saying, hey, I'm going to stay at the office all day and just work on other stuff while I'm there, instead I was like, oh, I can take off like an entire day and then like another 2 hours on like another day. So I thought that would be a smarter option. And then after it was over, then I can, oh, there we go. A new national focus. Let's Probably armament effort. We're probably gonna need that soon. And if anyone wants to see kittens and their mom look at the pets channel of the anyways, high trust and high stream. Remember, cheese is essential. Alright, office crucial. So yeah. So I'm gonna be basically the way that my work schedule works is like, alright, I guess I'm not there goes League of Nations, by the way. In my mind I was like, okay, I'll just take Mondays off, and I use my Mondays now to do way more work on Step Back and kind of enjoy a 3-day weekend. And by 3-day weekend, I mean like a Tristan 3-day weekend, which means that it's a day to work on stuff that's not my like work. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, first of all, let's answer a question, then we'll get into it. Did mention a Kaiserreich mod for this game that is quite cool and close to Anarchist, like on the stream we did last week. Alright. Death to the Phalangists. Oh boy. Message from Nationalist Spain. Change their diplomatic status with us. Declare war. Well, shite. Alright, so. Thing first. We're going to need to... Gosh, so many things. Modify government. Jose Diaz, hello. So we need to... We're probably going to need some military shite. Tank designer? I don't know. I'm sure somebody's got things that they want me to do. So let's... Alright, let's first do the troops. Line at the border. Yeah. Alright, so first thing. We've got here and here. Right click. Division. 57 divisions under these guys. Let's build... let's get rid of this garrison order and set a front line. Okay. Right click. Let's try border there. Commander, then conscription. Oh man, if you have conscription, then commander. I have a commander. Field Marshal Jose Torrado. I'm assuming you mean you want me to make like a bigger thing. First of all, I gotta these guys go into this army. They'll have their all be under this army. I'll make a new army group that has a new commander. Promoted. Army reassignment division. It sucks. Just choose. Can I like? Here, I'll take Mr. Torrado. So this army, I'll put in charge of this guy, and then I think Torrado will promote him. And then we will. This little army, I will get a commander for. Actually, I think that guy's better for the little one. And then this guy, this will be run by Cosa Lobares. Alright. Next. Oh yes, we need conscription. That's the next thing. Alright, so that is under policy somewhere around here. Politics of some kind. The political government, there's a commander-in-chief. Choose a defensive guy. Alright, I'm lacking the guys, but, alright, is that under here? Oh yeah, military high command. Infantryman concealment. Alright, so this is like this guy here. Commander first under military staff. Oh yeah, so Chief of the Army. Okay, defense. Okay, Army defense expert. Okay, so I can't afford him. I will be able to afford him soon. So Military staff, the star with the helmet. Alright, Jeb is very angry. Yes, I don't have 150 politics points to hire him. So we'll have to wait for about, like, 10 days. No, 5 days. This army has no... Let's set a front line here. You need 11 more PP. Yes. I guess I should probably slow the fuck down. Go into war economy. Alright. Let's see how I do that. Civilian economy. Alright, is it better to, like, change the economy, change my, like, my conscription, or to take a military chief of staff? Those are the things I need my politics points for. And I gotta think about which one to do first. Oh god. We're already outnumbered. Yes, Soviets, send volunteers. Por favor. Fuck, need that back. Alright. Get the staff first, then economy, then conscription. Alright. Waiting. Bam, 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 bam. Things are looking good over here. Not so good over here. Definitely not so good over here. They have a lot more guys than me, guys. So let's see. Yes. Stalin, give me all of your love. Alright. Soon. Soon we will have enough politics to get ourselves a guy. Alright, here we go. Alright. Defense expert. There we go. Oh, look. All of a sudden, things are... mixed. Alright. I did get defensive. I got a defensive guy. Division defensive, 10%. Alright, next up, we've got, let's bash some fash. Favorite war? I don't really have a favorite war. Actually, I'm doing a, here's a stream exclusive. Okay, now we're getting low on manpower, so I think economy next, then manpower. Is that what we're hearing? Oh god, I'm running out of oil. Oh god. Completely wiped out up here. I am not gonna win this war, am I? I don't know what to do. Guns or bullets, we can't afford both. How do people do this? Alright, obviously I'm not as good at this game as I thought I was. Oh, man. Maybe it'll turn around. Who knows? Asking it. Don't worry, Basques. The Basques will never hold anything against us, don't worry. Alright, first of all, let's... Okay. Yeah, let's go see if Papa Stalin will do something for us. Alright, so Papa Stalin. Can we join your faction? No. Well then, bleh. What was the other thing that he said we should do? Lend-lease. Can you lend-lease us? Start lend-lease. ask for Met Lend-Lease. Doesn't look like I'm getting anything out of him. Stalin. Quit Stalin! Show me your marks! Well, our little battles, well, things aren't going great over here, but they're going alright down here. The 5 divisions are right in Valencia. Alrighty. Oh, this guy's over guide now. Okay. We need to split this in half. Get that in a new division. I guess this one doesn't really... This guy could be... So still probably... Alright, let's take this half. Get them in a new division. This guy... Still too many guys on that side, so let's see... Oh no, this one is too big. Your good plan is to defend, let them use up their manpower, and wait for the Soviets are at war for them to... Alright. So we need a commander for... No, jeez. Alright. Ha! Beans! Alright, so one division. We need to take one division from this. Let's put it in that. And this dead division. And then get them all in this army group. So now we've got like a northern army and a southern army, which makes sense. And the Soviets have sent their divisions of mountain soldiers to fight with us. Alright, well, things looking less good. Alright. Favorite war. Oh yeah, so I was saying this before I got distracted. So War of 1812, I'm doing a video on it and I'm researching at the moment, and it's going well. It's gonna be fun to talk about the War of 1812 and how silly Canadian nationalism is. So that's like my new thing. I'm pretty excited for it. I don't think... Hold the line! Hold the line! Yeah. So, actually, I think one of the things about the War of 1812 that I'm going to do is I'm going to basically talk about how ridiculous nationalism is. And that's like my... So, that's like going to be my video's thesis. And I think that's going to be fun. So this one is the one that doesn't have... This one has orders. Execute the orders. These are the ones that are going down. This guy is you. Front line. Yeah. And then we need to get rid of this front. So, Southern Army. This is the Northern Army. this is the northern army. Alright, so you guys are already here. So let's establish a front line. That sort of goes... Let's see. Why can't I see... So this one, I'll do a front line that goes like... That's one. And the other one is the Southern Division. This one will be a front line that goes up here. I'm sure the chat's freaking the fuck out right now. Alright. Pam, pam, pam. Whole border. Yep, working on it. Don't push the arrows yet. Okay. 2 armies can occupy the same tiles. Oh, okay. Let's do that then. Let's have... And shit, if that's the case, why don't we just have this? Why don't we just get rid of this one too then? And then just kind of make... Okay, so this army... Front line. This one. Oh wait, this is that army. You guys don't get that front line. Alright, let's try that again. Front line. Here. You. Front line. Here. And you... Front line. Also here. Okay. Now I think... Now can I push the things? Alright. Yeah, so I'm making a War of 1812 video that's gonna be about how ridiculous Canadian nationalism is. So that'll be fun. That's like my next thing. No, no, that's offensive. Okay. So just sort of hold the line. Alright, next up, next question. What's your opinion on libertarians? Libertarians are great because they're socialists. Or if you mean the, like, non-libertarian, like, basically fascists that we call libertarians in America, those are not good. They are bad. Okay. Would you say the N-word if you were given 10 million Canadian dollars? Are you making new armies? Click the tank with the down arrow. Yeah, I just don't have a low. I am making new infantry divisions. Yeah. Yeah. So I am making soldiers. Okay. No location set though. Quick deployment location for this deployment. Yeah, let's go Mercia. Okay. That works for me. Okay. I set them a location. What are your thoughts on the Brexit extension? I mean, it's good for the British. Oh my, all's quiet at the front now, huh? Except here. Hold the line. Can deploy it now, huh? All right. I'm gonna need a new army. Look at you, little guy. You will be a new army. A third line. Alright. Have the North go on the offense. I don't know about that, bud. I'm all defensive right now. The way, if they can stay there, like, they need to defend until the Soviets can help out. And they're like, if they stay there, they stay dug in, which is nice. Yeah, I'm not planning on going on the offensive with the North. Alright. Let's see. Thoughts on the Brexit extension. So, I think the Brexit extension will be good for the British. Sounds nice to me. Yeah. That's all I've got to say on it. I think that whatever way that Brexit ends, whatever way that we can get that Brexit can resolve that hurts the European and British people the least would be the best. And so, you know, that would be a thing. And yeah, obviously there's not really a quick political solution to Brexit right now with the way the British work. I think that, like, they need another election. Basically, Jeremy Corbyn needs to be prime minister for anything to really change. Who's your favorite president and why? Ooh. Favorite president? I mean, like, he sucked in some ways, but, like, FDR, kind of nice. Jimmy Carter is kind of shit, but he's also not the worst. Like, the thing is that the bar is so low for presidents. All right, we need some good research. 420, nice. Thank you, Pastapunk. Can you make a video on the Zapatista uprising? Ooh, that'd be fun. All right, we need no new technology. I imagine that we're probably going to want something infantry. Support weapons? That might be what we need. Because motorized infantry, yeah, let's go support weapons. That'd be a good one to pick up. Yeah, so... But yeah, Pastapunk. The Zapatistas, I'm sure that's one I could put on my list. I do know that there's... I do know that's a thing that I would want to do at some point. Yeah, support weapons. That's what I picked up. Will you do a video on the history of Afghanistan? I'm not, like, against doing the video on the history of Afghanistan, but, you know, I only get so many videos a year to make, you know. I wish I could do videos on everything, but life is difficult. So I already done fucked up a whole bunch, but here we are. JFK, I feel like people think is great specifically because he wasn't president for very long. You know what? I would probably... I think I might... Unfortunately, like... Friggin' Vietnam ruins him, but I like LBJ. I think LBJ was probably the most, like, earnestly, like, good guy president. People say Gen Z is the most conservative generation since World War II. Do you think that's true? Yeah. Well, I don't know. But I do know that, I don't know. People are saying that Gen Z's all, like conservative and shit, but I'm not sure I believe that. Equalize the armies. Well, how do you do that? These divisions. Okay, so you're all there. Front line. There. Front line here. Someone over here. And I guess the AI is not as good as I thought, eh? To assist. Obviously, I've got a long way to go, eh? With this game. Oh god, they're winning on all fronts. Where do you stand politically? I guess the closest I would call is a narco-syndicalist of some kind, or narco-communist, anarcho-something or otherist. Very left-wing, very libertarian. I want all the freedoms for everybody, and none of the capitalism. So... my terrible micro. Oh god, German tanks are there. Yeah, I guess I'm done for, eh? Well, this is riveting. Oh yeah, Gen Z. I think that, like, I was having a conversation with Kelly about this last weekend, and it was like the Gen Z are not necessarily the most conservative generation, but I think they are the generation with the most open Overton window in history. Like, they are the things that are considered applicable or like acceptable political opinions have been are way more open than they have been in recent history. And I think that you see more people from that generation on both the radical left and radical right. And that's going to probably... that's probably going to be a thing for, you know, that's going to be a thing. And I think that we were getting there, us millennials, but, you know, we were... Please move one division to where... Sure. What are your thoughts on post-genderism, if you've heard of it? I have not. That sounds vaguely turfy, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh, there we go. Freaking broke. I'm trying to think about what to do at this point. I don't know if this place should fall back to, but that's not going to really do much either. Anyways, let's ask another question. At least that's something that I'm good at. I don't know much about post-genderism then. I'm assuming it's some sort of movement to sort of eradicate the idea of gender, Which sounds nice on paper, but it's kind of not in a situation. Defend Barcelona. The port is the only way to get supplies. Alright. Okay. Gosh, answering, like, highbrow political questions while also trying to figure out this terrible... this terrible war that I'm in. It's getting all confused and switching streams too much. Alright. Have you had the chance to see Captain Marvel? What do you think of the movie? I love it. Some random geek, I have not seen Captain Marvel yet. I had a busy weekend last weekend. I'll probably also have. Kali, just donate me because I missed a lot of chance to do so lately. Missed all your streams for like forever. Thanks for all your hard work, dude. Well, thank you, Kali. That's much appreciated. Yeah, so Captain Marvel is a movie I definitely plan on eventually seeing. At the moment, though, I don't know when that will be, since, you know, life is intense at the moment. And I think like this weekend. All right, so like for example, this weekend. So all right. Kind of give you an idea into my average week. So my average week, Monday night, is like my night where I just kind of chill out at home. Tuesday night, I do this. Wednesday night, I run D&D. Thursday night, my wife's a brownie leader, so she's off doing that, and so I'm at home just screwing around by myself. Friday night is a different D&D game. And then Saturday is usually a day I relax. Sunday is a day I usually work/relax, and then Monday I go back to work. So this weekend, though, Friday, on top of Friday with D&D, and Saturday, move one thing to the empty area to prevent a surroundment. All right, I don't have a lot of divisions left, but sure. So at this moment, I still have my D&D on Friday. I'm pretty excited for that. Last week was really busy because Thought Slime had a party for finishing his computer thing, and so we went out for drinks. And then the weekend after that, or then Saturday, I don't know, Sunday we have like another thing where we hang out with people. Anyways, I'm getting so confusing. I swear I'm not an idiot. So, this weekend, because tomorrow is Kelly's birthday, everybody in the chat, you should probably wish Kelly a happy birthday. Because it's tomorrow. But then on top, and so we're gonna be doing that. And then my family, like my parents, are taking her out because it's also my sister's birthday next week. And so we're kind of doing like a multi-birthday thing. And then, so we're going out on Sunday evening for that. So this is overall going to be a pretty intense time. Hey, Stalin! You done Stalin? You gonna give me some love? Nope. Please. I'll give you love. Stalin, I thought we cool. I'm probably gonna lose this north, aren't I? So, what's your least favorite? So that's where. So this weekend I have some crazy stuff going on. Cause like D&D on Monday or D&D on Friday, and then Saturday. Do we have a thing on Saturday, Kelly?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. It's a secret.
Oh yes. So Saturday I'm taking Kelly out for her birthday. That's a thing that I have arranged that I've already worked out. And then Sunday, we have a going out with my family. And then Monday, there's supposed to be somebody coming to Monday, there's going to be something coming to fix our laundry washer, a laundry machine. Someone's coming to fix our laundry machine, and on top of that, there's a whole thing. There's I'm doing another D&D game on Monday evening, probably. If it get worse, move all the Northern Army to Barcelona. Alright, let's do that then. Retreat! Channel really needs more subs, I agree. Click any port. Wait. Oh yeah, those Jackbox TV screams were good. We should probably do that. Maybe once Franco defeats me in this, I'll do something like that. Micro the one guy. What, this guy? Not allowed to retreat here. I don't know why he's not letting me retreat. Either way. All right. So, let's see. Now they're all here. So, let's see. Do you think Philip DeFranco is a good person? I have no idea. I don't know much about Philip DeFranco, to be honest. Nope, get back here. You're going down here. You will now... Oh, you're going this way. Hey, you! Alright, now. Get back. Alright, now I gotta figure out how do I retreat is the question. Click the Navy, protect convoys. Patrol, strike force, convoy rating, convoy escort. Alright. Nope. Now. Alright. Click a port. Alright. Right click to transport the units to this naval base. Oh, okay. Let's go. Yeah. Here we go. And rip that army. We'll just get rid of these fronts for now. While this army tactical maneuvers. All right. So, we lost the battle for the north, unfortunately. All right. I feel like I should be talking to you guys more and answering more questions. Unfortunately, I had like a war to fight. All right. Welcome. Welcome to the rest of Spain. I would like you guys all to get to the front, please. Okay. So, now we can talk a little bit. Do you think Phil DeFranco's a good person? Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. He seems like he's like kind of a turbo-centrist, and I personally don't really care much about his opinion, so I don't really, you know, watch his stuff. There's people who love him, so obviously he's doing something right, but I think that he's kind of got a little bit of like the answers always in the middle, but I honestly haven't heard his opinions in quite a long time, so who knows. Dock the Navy to save fuel? Yes, I will. Give them a narrow front to attack these two units. Alright, let's do that. Sure. Let's take these guys. Let's put them on a front like here. Oh, we gotta get rid of the old front, don't we? Alright. Come on. So. What the hell's wrong with this thing? Okay. Let's try that again. Alright. And what we will do with these guys is we'll make an offensive line that goes to, like, here. Oh, yeah. Air Force. Ah, shit. Air Force. Gotta do that. Okay. So bad at this game. Air superiority. This is a bomber wing, so let's try to... Oh, this is not going to do much. This thing's not going to do much. So, fighter wing. Give you air superiority over Iberia. Okay. You're assigned to this region. Okay. Alright. This one. Fighter wing. Air superiority. This way down. Cool. Hopefully that'll help out a bit. Build more planes. I've got one plane. Okay. You're doing good for your first time streaming at HoI4. Fist with wrench is your production line. Yeah, I've got no factories assigned. Oh, lovely. Oh, because I'm down to 3 military factories? Oh, lovely. I can't even get one airplane. I gotta... Jesus Christ. Alright, what's your opinion on cheese? Black Phantom 929 asks. I like it, generally. Usually I like stronger flavored cheeses. I'm less a fan of, like, brie and stuff like that, and I'm more a fan of, like, sharp cheddar and, like, feta and that kind of stuff. Industry focus, try and construction. Alright. Well, I'm trying to build a military factory, so that's on the list. I need a national focus. There you go. I can do an armament effort focus too. And let's go there. Air wings. Nope. I have a mission for you. Yeah, strike enemy ports. Sure, why not? Okay. Orange is civilian. Okay. We need military factory. Let's build one here. Move that to the top. Alright. We're defeat on the Iberian port. Lovely. Oh, there. Construction's done. Just need research. I know that concentrated versus dispersed industry is, like, really up there for, like, really all over the place. So, dispersed versus concentrated. I think, like, it's about tactical bombings, right? I'm sure Comrade Jeb's gonna have an opinion in a second. So, missing equipment production. We need airplanes. We need so many airplanes. Dispersed, eh? Alright. Cool, cool, cool. More dots. More airplanes. Oh, come on. Alright. Let's see. What do you think of social democracy? I mean, it's okay. I prefer it to a lot of other political systems. If that's something that people like, then, you know, they can keep it, I guess. But I'm not honestly, like, crazy about it. I think that I think that it is sort of a half measure. Do more conscription since I'm getting low. All right. Okay, next up, Can you do a video game on the gamer uprising of 2014 against minorities and women in video games? I think you've asked that question several times. I'm kind of talking about it in my quick step for Monday, so at least you'll have that. Sterling is still on the band drama. Yes, he never stops. It's almost as if the more he bugs me about it, the less I want to invite him back to the Discord. Who's your favorite U.S. politician? That would probably be, like, in history or, like, right now. Right now, it is either Bernard Sanders, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, sticks out immediately. Besides that, yeah, Dukakis. We can't forget Dukakis. Although I'm hearing later that he might not have been as progressive as his opponents made him out to be. He wasn't as cool. But Dukakis is a bae for step back history. So, let's see. Do you think that considering Scotland voted overwhelmingly to remain and that they had toyed with the thought of independence in Northern Ireland, that Brexit could break up the UK? Yes. You'll know me that I've been saying that for ages, actually, that that Brexit is very likely to cause the breakup of the United Kingdom, because it's going to, like, it's how it's gonna go. Oh man. Come on. Let me volunteer. Let me get more dudes. It's having these tanks that's messing me up, isn't it? Click on your general to see if you can upgrade them. You mean this guy? My field marshal? I've got my generals here. They're all kind of straight ones except for the field marshal. So, that's the thing. Alright. So, yeah. Don't have that DLC. No, I do not. I have no DLC. Do you vote? Which political party in Canada do you like? I'm partial to the NDP, although I think they make a lot of dumb choices and that they're afraid of their best ideas. And I think that that is a thing that they should remedy as soon as possible. There we go. Thoughts on accelerationism, aka electing the worst candidate to accelerate the dialectics? I think it's a dumb idea. I don't think it's a very good plan. I think that it will end up hurting more people than it helps. Oh man. So many questions. So many questions. Guys, I can fight in the Spanish Civil War, or I can answer questions. I'm very bad at doing both at the same time. I can try. I think right now I am, looks like I'm losing. They're pushing up here, and I'm not doing so great. Although this says here that this plan is of medium things to, like, take up to this river and get Cadiz and Sevilla, but I don't imagine that's a smart plan. I'm sure Comrade Jeb will tell me in a second. But getting this river would probably be an easier defensive point than, say, where I am right now. I'm holding. Yeah. I've never played D&D. Is it fun? Well, 1 through 8, I think it's one of the most fun games that you can play. I think it's been described as the most fun that you can have with your brain. And I think that that's true. What's your least favorite president besides Trump? Oh, gosh. So many to choose from. George Bush, pretty bad. Oh no! They pushed me here. I wonder if I should back off to here. Wilson's pretty bad. Andrew Jackson's pretty bad. Those are some examples of some pretty bad presidents. All right. How do you view the U.S. Constitution? It's not super good, I don't think. I think it was written by extremely wealthy people to try and keep power structures the way they were. It was a conservative revolt, in a way. Can you see your division temple? Click the tank and edit a temple. Edit template. All right. Yeah, I've got this. So let's see. Let's answer a question while somebody takes a look at this. Well, basically somebody else is playing my game for me, which is kind of funny. Do you think we need government? No, actually. Click the plus on the support. Alright. Is recon company or anti-air? So, while you're doing that, the plus on the support. I did. Recon. Alright, you need recon. Alright. I've got a recon. I think I did save. Yep, it's there. Okay. Let's see, where are we on the questions? What do you think of Alan Moore? Have you ever read his comics? What's your favorite? If so, I've read. I think I've read V for Vendetta and I've read Watchmen, and I think out of those two, I like Watchmen the most. I know it's kind of a cliche answer, but it's pretty good. Do you think it's worth arguing with far right people on and offline? It seems wrong to leave obviously wrong ideas unchallenged. So I think it's not worth it because in some ways it's not safe. And it's not safe, and honestly, like, I would only do it if you think that you can handle it. Like, it's mentally taxing on most people. And so that is a problem. I would probably say that I'd say that in real life it's a lot more worthwhile of just talking to people and listening and trying to meet them where they are. It takes a lot of work, but like try like hell and do it. So that's the thing. I'm wondering if I should do this push that somebody else recommended. What do you think, Comrade Jeb? I don't know why I have people pushing, but I will default to your brain. No, no pushing. Alright. So I have these 10... I have this one thing of 10 divisions, and right now I have them, like, kind of garrisoning up the south, but maybe I should have them more spread out, or no, or... I don't know. That's the thing that I'm trying to figure out with. Pasadism, yes or super yes? Oh, God. Pasadism is so sad. The only way to, like, save the world is to, like, fucking destroy it? That's not great. I have heard leftists say, pages say that apolitical beliefs and values are one of the steps towards genocide. Do you think this is true? I mean, not really, because I don't think that... The thing is that, I don't think that apolitical positions are possible. Like, I think that I'm very much of the opinion that all, like, everything is political. Literally all things. And I don't think that, I think that that's a thing that, people who are apolitical, or say they're apolitical, do so because basically they think that they are comfortable with the way things are. Do you know that the internet thing like Canada's.ca, the Soviet Union has .su and it's still active? I do know that. I think it's kind of fun. The Soviet Union managed to, like, get their word in, like, right at the end, right when they were making the top level internet domains. It's funny because the Soviet Union stuck around. I think the Soviet Union stuck around. It would still, in my opinion, it would still be. It would have probably censored the internet pretty hardcore. So. Oh man. I imagine this is, like, super duper frustrating to watch if you actually know how to play this game. Alright, that's all the questions answered, so now I can, like, try to win World War II a little bit more. Although, it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good, friends. I think that... Madrid is in trouble, I know. I'm getting things there as soon as possible. Papa Stalin. Papa Stalin, help. No. No, Stalin. Yeah, I'm gonna lose Madrid. Alright, I think... I think that means I'm losing the war pretty bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be forced to like capitulate soon. They pass around, guys. They pass around. I'm thinking that once this is done, that I might just go back to talking to you guys, because I feel like me trying to figure out this game while doing the stream has resulted in me being very boring. So maybe I'll just call it there. But I have to do homework. See, the fact that people are leaving a very important stream to go do their very unimportant homework shows that we need to be doing this. Switch to Franco and make it fascist, or make it communist through focus. You know what? How about this? How about we'll come back to this at some point, and we'll start over, and we'll hopefully win next time once I've known a little bit more. I feel like I'm not very good at I was kidding, Logan. Go do your homework. I think that I done goofed, and I think that I need to study this game a little bit more for me to actually get good at it. And I want to hang out with you guys. I don't rather than try to figure this out while on stream. That's bad stream management. So let's 1 second. Let me just shut this thing down. Do the Jackbox TV thing. Ooh, that might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. That's fun. That's a fun game. We can say F to the everyone pay respects to our dearly fallen wonderful game. Our wonderful where the hell is my Jackbox game? I feel like I don't have it installed, which means it might take a second. It's not a very big game, so I feel like once I get it, I'll find it. I have so many games on my Steam list now. Jackbox. Quiplash, there we are. Yeah, I have to reinstall it. It's 100 megabytes. It won't take long. So in the meantime, whoa, that's big. In the meantime, I'll talk to you guys. How do you feel about the nationalist Vox Party taking over the historically socialist stronghold in Spain? That happens to be a main reception point for refugees and migrants coming to Europe. This is the first I've heard about it, but that sucks. Is that a good answer? That's how I feel. All right, 1 second. Hang on for just a moment. We're going to get Quiplash going, and then I'll tell you guys all about this because it's a really, really fun game. All right, everybody. This is Quiplash. This is another really, really fun game that you guys can get involved with. So everybody who is here, pull out your phones, and we're going to play Quiplash. It's a game where it's kind of like I'm trying to think of like a good way to describe it. It's a fun. You'll see in a second, but it's fun. It is fun, and we will let's get running. All right. So what you do is you go to the website and you put in that code and you'll be able to play. Yeah. Don't be shy, friends. We'll have a fun old time. I'll make a little tiny me in the corner. So what you do is you go to jackbox.tv, you put in the code FGXV, and you sign up and you can play. The rules are going to be explained to you like right away, so you don't have to worry about that. And even if we run out of space and you want to play, you can vote. Got 2 left to go. Come on, we got 2 more, guys. Friends, comrades. There's 30 of y'all in the chat. Come on. There we go. We got 1 more. Don't be shy. It's fun. This is a fun game. There's a little tiny me in the corner. Hello. Hello. Who will be our one remaining player? Do it for Gritty. Yeah, there we go, Jeb. Awesome. All right, everyone's in. Let's get started. By the way, if you want to, you can join if you want to vote on things. So just go to jackbox.tv and add in the code, which should be showing up in the corner. There you go, FGX. So if you want to join in late,
it is
just
time
vote
for
on
a
stuff,
ride
go
on the
for it.
Quiplash wagon. Let's see who we got. Oh, good. I'm just relieved that Mackenzie isn't playing after that stunt she pulled last week. Let's get to it. And remember, any extra players can join the audience at any time by entering the room code. Audience members' votes count. Time for round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go!
Alright, let's answer some questions, guys, and then you guys vote on which one is funnier or which one's better, so let's go. Logan Anderson, you can still come in and vote if you'd like, if you go to the website. What was the question? We haven't done it yet. We got one person who hasn't filled in their thing yet. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. Come on, little pebble. Yeah. Oh, no. Hopefully the delay is alright for you guys this time.
Let's start
Last
this
time
show.
we played this, the
First
delay
up,
kind of screwed us over.
a bad place for
I think
your
it'll be
rocket
alright.
ship to crash would be the planet of the blank.
Let's see what we got here. And cats or people?
Okay, voting
man.
time. Pick your favorite.
It's a pretty good one. Let's see how it goes. I'm very sorry, Logan. Alright, let's see how the vote goes. Oh, damn. Victory.
Next up, combine any 2 words to make a fun new made-up word.
Cultural
Time to
Marxism
vote.
and anarcho-posadism. Oh my goodness. What is this game? This game's called Quiplash, and you play on your phone, and you basically make answers to the questions, and then you vote on which ones you think are the funniest, and kind of go with it. That's basically how it works. It's fun. This is a fun party game.
Next one, something you should never say to your mother. It's voting time.
Oh goodness. Yeah, you go to jackbox.tv and you put in the code, and you'd be able to vote on the things. And we all have fun in the meantime.
Okay,
I guess I
next
should read them
one.
out loud because I'm sure there's
The
some
worst
people who
thing to
are
find frozen in an ice cube.
there's probably people who are just reading.
Vote on your
Worst thing to
devices.
find frozen in an ice cube: half a fly or a deer head. Let's find out.
And next,
All right.
the pyramids would be even more impressive if they contained blank. Time to vote.
Jeb Bush 2020 filers. I wonder who wrote that one. Please clap. Alright, I'm gonna read them out from now on so that everybody who is
Next in line, the strangest
Listening.
reason to get a divorce.
Gritty Fetish
It's
or
voting time.
Bob Blagojevich is my secret lover. Oh my. Rod Blagojevich. I feel like Kelly would like that one. But go with your heart, friends. There's nothing wrong with a gritty fetish. I think that's perfectly healthy. Rod Blagojevich, though, oh boy.
Coming up next,
Anybody from Chicago
come up
hates
with a
that guy.
name for a fast food chain that only serves rabbit meat.
Oh my.
Vote on your
Rabberitos
devices.
or the Bunny King? Ooh. So you do 3 rounds, and after you do that, you vote, and then once this is all over,
And next is,
you can do
come up
another
with the name
round.
of a country that doesn't exist.
Oh man. Vilius. Yeah, this is a
Round
good
1
game.
is in the books. Let's see the scores.
Oh man, yeah.
Time for round 2.
All right,
where
so round
everything
2
is worth 2 times as much as that silly round 1.
All right, I'm gonna make some funny answers, and then I will read them out this round. All right. Now I am finished. Let's see if we can see if there's anybody else who's coming in. All right, we've got 4 left to go. Got a little under a minute. I believe in you guys. I think you can do it. Just one little guy. Come on, little pebble boy. I believe in you. You've probably gone AFK or something, but... Anyways, let's see. We ran out of questions. You guys are a little, like, light in the questions tonight. Pebble got snipped. Oh. Well, next round, hopefully, we'll get 8 people who stick around. By the phalangists. Yeah, they... man,
Let's
I feel
take a
bad.
look.
I'm so...
First one,
feel
a
bad for
good
my...
post-music career
Oh, boy.
for Justin Bieber.
A good post-music career for Justin Bieber. YouTube film critic or no answer? I'll take it. 2,000 points.
Next in line, something you should never say as the captain of a bowling team.
Alright, you don't got balls.
Time to vote.
I am a Nazi and I'm proud. Oh my. Let me know if this is too loud, by the way.
Okay, next one. The worst person to narrate the audiobook of 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh man, there's so many good ones.
Vote on your devices.
So the worst person to narrate audio of book of 50 Shades of Grey. Conrad Jeb Bush or Bill Cosby? Jeb Bush put Comrade Jeb Bush, but everyone voted for Bill Cosby by Gamer Word. You got it. You can't be so obvious there, Jeb.
Coming up next.
This isn't the way.
The
This
world's
is exactly
most boring
why you
video
lost
game.
in 2016. The most
voting
boring
time.
video game world. Creationism world or My Life the Game? You gotta learn how to, Jeb, you gotta learn how to meme like your brother.
Next one. Why so serious?
Why so serious? These nuts or we
Vote
live in a
on your
society?
devices.
Let's see. We live in a society with 3. Oh man.
And next, a better name for testicles.
Alright, let's see. Anything else? No answer. Gritty. Success.
Next up, what bears dream about all winter.
Okay. Gritty
Time to
thick
vote.
ass over there, honeypot. Gritty's thick ass won.
Next in line, bad advice for new graduates.
Alright, let's see. Get high or major
Vote
in
on your
philosophy?
devices.
Whew. I feel like those are both really good advice. Don't tell Holly that you guys voted for that.
Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage.
Trick question, they're both the same. Ha! Oh, there you go, gamer word. Alright, round 3 is a little different.
And now, round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. The prompt is a rejected phrase for one of those Valentine heart candies.
You just got back from work. Hey, Night Watcher, how you doing? We're in the last round, so you can get one more. We'll get another game in before, hopefully before the end. 7 seconds, 6. No, we got 3 people down. No. Aww.
All right, here's the board.
All right, we're gonna
Vote
need
now.
like people who
You
stick
get
around the whole
3
time
votes
next
this
time.
round to spread out any way you like, or give them all to one answer.
Vormy Daddy, Tamil Nadumi, Dick Chocolate, One Snake Eye. Aw, shite. Let's see. Should have chose the gamer. Oh man. Alright, let's see what this ends up. Higher chance of winning though, you know. Tristan was playing Hearts of Iron, but he was struggling playing the game and answering questions. Not only that, but I sucked and I lost the war. 12.5 hour shift. Oh, Night Watcher, you poor soul. Tough day with the animals, eh? Alright. One Snake Eye gets 2 votes. Ah, shit, got 1. Alright, what's next? Dick Chocolate got 4. Nice. Tamil Nadumi got, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And then last one, Vormy Daddy. Oh my. Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Let's take a look at the final
See how
scores.
this turns out. Gamer Word victory. Congratulations, whoever that is. Alright. I'm going to start a new game with new players, and you guys are going to have to sign up, and then we will go with... then you guys will come on in, and we will play a new game. So it's new players. So what you do is you go to jackbox.tv, and you put in the code that is right there. DYJN. There you go. So just come on in, sign up, and we will we'll play another round. We do 1 or 2, and then see where we go. See you later, 1 through 8. We got Logan, we got Aaron, we got Verge. We need 4 more, guys. I believe in us. Trudeau, welcome. Welcome, Prime Minister. Bubblicious, Comrade Jezbek, and Joseph Tito. All right. That was fast. And remember, you can still join in if you don't want to fill in the things. You can just, if you sign in now, you can just vote. So, definitely do that if you want to still participate.
Schmitty here. Welcome to Quiplash.
Good job, Professor Frank.
Well, that's everybody, I guess. Have fun and keep your hands where I can see them. This is round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go!
Let's do this. All right, we got 4 more, and you can get the things in. All right, 3. If we can get everybody active, and we can get everybody to hand in their things, we got 40 seconds. Got plenty of time, friends. We got 2 cubes, and we've got a purple square. Oh, we're down to 2. Alright, friends, we're down to 1. Come on, little green guy, you can do it. I believe in you. See you later, Professor Frank. You have a good night. Ciao. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, let's do this.
The first prompt is the worst way to be murdered.
Alright. Reading 12 Rules for
Okay,
Life,
pick your favorite.
or Joseph Stalin reading the Communist Manifesto? Oh my. Let's see where this goes. It's both being read books to death. It's just which one you think is worse. A little indecisive, I think.
Coming up next, the best place to bury all those bodies.
Best place to bury all those bodies. Alright, let's see.
It's
Trump's
voting
track
time.
record, the Missouri River. Oh my. One is oddly accurate, probably. Nice.
And next is a kinky, weird thing that does not happen in 50 Shades of Grey, as far as you know.
Voting for neoliberals
Time
and
to vote.
strap-ons. Oh my. Let's find out. Ooh. The Room, man. We all like dumb
Okay,
political
next one.
memes. It seems.
What do vegans taste like?
What do they taste like? Horse meat or leafy
Vote on your
salad?
devices.
Oh, you would have said pegging. Well then, some random geek, why don't you get in the next round?
Next one.
right.
A lawn decoration, sure to make the neighbors mad. It's
All right,
voting
40-foot
time.
statue of Lenin or a statue of Kropotkin. Oh my. Okay, so we had a common gestalt thinking here, I think. Oh, but Lenin wins over Kropotkin. Sorry, Aaron.
And next, the one phrase the NSA is tired of watching us type into Google.
Oh my. Little teenage
Time to
girl porn
vote.
or porn. Oh my. That's... Oh god. Again with the very accurate.
Okay, next one.
Alright, here
Where's
we
the
go.
best place to hide from the shadow monsters?
The shadows
It's
or the
voting
sunlight?
time.
Oh man, this is pretty clever. Aaron, oh god, I misclicked. There you go, comrade Jim. There's your victory.
Next
See
up,
how this goes.
a
Alright,
bad reason to call 911.
anything.
Vote on
I
your
broke my
devices.
leg breaking into a house. Oh, dang. Broke my leg breaking into a house. Is the winner.
That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Okay. Ooh, Comrade Jeb running to the front. Good job, brah.
It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much.
Okay. Let's see. What's how are we doing in chat? There's 35 of you guys in here. Hey, thank you for sticking around. Oh, your answers better be pickles. Oh, there you go. So I think I'll talk to you guys for a little bit after the stream and then wind down.
Okay, it's
Let's
time
do
for
this
some
round.
quiplash.
We still got a whole game to get through.
Something that would make a creepy replacement for the horses on a merry-go-round.
Okay. Old men or people?
Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing. Again, Gestalt consciousness going on here. Damn.
Next one, a terrible wedding gift.
All right, let's see what we got here. The wife's head.
Time to
Or
vote.
Rod Glaboyevich's Elvis statue. Someone's on a Chicago. Or sorry, not even a Chicago. A Rod Blagojevich line. Or I wonder how Kelly feels about
Next
that.
in line,
She probably has opinions
the
on Rod
biggest downside to
Blagojevich.
living in hell.
All right, having Hitler as a
It's
neighbor
voting
or
time.
being with Ronald Reagan. Ooh. Both of those pretty bad. All right, next up.
Coming up next, the secret to being a great kisser.
Alright. Going down
Vote on
under
your
or
devices.
knowing when to use your tongue. Oh boy. Getting sousy. Going down under is the victor. Alright, what's next?
And next is the best name for an obese rapper.
Biggie Smalls
Time
or
to vote.
Chicky Biggs? I'm noticing a pattern here. Let's see.
Coming up next, coming soon to a theater near you, Benedict Cumberbatch is blank.
Alright. Benedict
Vote
Cumberbatch is
on your
secretly gay or
devices.
is Jesus? Didn't Benedict Cumberbatch recently just get, like, married or announce his marriage or something like that? I remember because, like, everyone pointed out that they announced their marriage, their engagement, in the newspaper, like an
And
old
next,
couple.
the most creative thing you can make entirely out of boogers. It's voting time.
Oh, man. So, a fascist or a 40-foot statue of Lenin. I see. The memes have begun.
Next one,
And 40-foot
who let
statue
the
of Lenin.
dogs out?
Oh, my. Everyone let the dogs out.
Time
We're
to vote.
secretly the dog catchers. Tito. I think Tito's been like shoot ahead this round.
And that's all for round two. Fire up the scoreboard.
Damn, Joseph Tito moving ahead. Comrade Jeb, though, still in the lead. Like a boss.
Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're
triple
all
stakes.
getting it. Your last lash prompt is what you would do with 2 free hours and a flamethrower.
Alrighty. I wonder what people are going to pick up for this one. Oh, boy. Okay.
Okay, soak it in. Vote with your votes now.
Circle jerk with Elon Musk. Give it to a hungry family. Kill Nazis. Kill all spiders. Burn down the Reichstag. Lots of barbecues. Reenact Team Fortress 2. Or burn the White House and me. Oh boy. There's a lot of options there. Let's see how this one goes. 2 hours on a flamethrower? Not sure this is a good idea. For real. Rob all the banks. Aww. Give it to a hungry family. Never the victor. Lots of barbecues. Low on the list too. Kill all spiders. Oh my. Something has gotten a lot of votes. Burn on the light. Logan. Good. Oh, that's the one I thought would win. Reenact TF2? Kill the Nazis? Oh man. Burn down the Reichstag or just reenact TF2. Let's see. Burn down the Reichstag's the winner, huh? Oh my. That's a thing. Well, there you go. That's a lot. Love the sound it makes.
That's the end. Let's see the
All right,
final
let's see what
scoreboard.
this goes. Jeb, twice in a row winner. Congratulations, bud. Alright, did Jeb, would you win last time? Someone else won last time, didn't they? Alrighty. Alrighty. So last little bit, I will hang out with y'all, answer some Q's, unless everyone's done, and then I guess we can wind down. We can call it a night. We can all go hug our loved ones, or cats, or dogs, or just have a nice glass of water and get ready for bed. So what do y'all want to? You wanted to play more. I know. It's just I'm starting to get run out of steam a little bit, so I don't want to bore y'all. So anyone else got anything they want to talk about before we thoughts on Mao? Mao, a lot of people died because of Mao. I don't like that. Do you know the history of the stock market? Not at the moment. Ethics in video game journalism. Also, video games have no politics. Now, we know that those are both not true. Thoughts on your presidential campaign for president in 2020? Well, your brother... I mean, first of all, what party are you running with? Is it some revolutionary party? If so, then how are you going to win an election? If you want to be the eternal president, you're going to have to get some young men with guns. Thoughts on the Yang Gang? I think it's cute. I mean, isn't like the Yang Gang like the people who wanted to vote in... I feel like a lot of the Yang Gang people are like one of the people who tried to get like Donald Trump elected because they thought it would be hilarious, and now the world's in ruins. I feel like Yang's like he's not that bad. He's not as bad as Trump, but like trying to make memes in order to get into the debates, and like his positions being fairly tame neoliberal things. I mean, I like that he's pushing for a weird flat basic income, which basic income I'm getting more and more complicated feelings about as time moves on. But I honestly, I don't know. He's too Silicon Valley for me. Thoughts or opinions on capital gains? Yeah, I don't like capital gains. I don't think. Would you vote for Gritty? Yeah. Gritty rules. I love how just like loud and ridiculous he is, and how quintessentially Philadelphia he is. It's great. Gritty's your vice presidential nominee. All right, yeah, I think I've seen. Actually, let me just watch your Peter Coffin video about the recent shooting and other things, and the fact that keeps this fucking happening. Well worth the watch, but rough. Yeah, I do have a upcoming video on that should be coming out next Monday. So hang tight, friends. Should Silicon Valley cease to be? Possibly. You know what? I can support Jeb running for president because that would be because Jeb is always making fun Photoshop memes for me. So I think I'm down for that. Although I think, Jeb, you might be responsible for a different presidential candidacy that I was thinking. I believe you made this, and I think that maybe we should discuss this presidential campaign, because I don't know who made this, but I think it says something. You know? Just saying. Should Silicon Valley cease to be? Yeah, a little bit. It's a bit of a shithole. Uh-huh. Thought on Alberta's UCP kamikaze campaign? I haven't. I got a request to talk. So one of the things is like, all right. So friends, Alberta had announced that they're having an election in mid-April, and it's a country that, or it's a province in Canada that has been, what's it called? It has been conservative for like 4 decades. And then 4 years ago, they elected an NDP government with Rachel Notley because the Conservative Party and a more far-right party called the Wild Rose Party split the right-wing vote. And Rachel Notley, who was the NDP, the sort of center-left candidate, won and became like one of the most disappointing NDP premiers in Canadian politics. But that's a different story. And now she's up for re-election, and the UCP... So, like, the Wild Rose Party and the Conservative Party have merged into the UCP, which is the United Conservative Party of Alberta, I think. And they're running the election. Everyone thought it would be a slam dunk for them, but I think it's pretty apparent that, like, they're not... apparently they're in a lot of scandals. But, in my opinion, conservatives are basically immune to scandals because... liberals respond to scandals by capitulating and giving them whatever they want, giving the right whatever they want. Conservatives just double down and win. Like, that's the difference between the two sides in a lot of ways. And it's sad. It's very sad that, like, you know, Trump can do stuff that would put, like, Bill Clinton to shame, but, like... No one's gonna call him out for it because Democrats are too afraid, I guess, or something. I don't know. Why are people like Ben Shapiro popular despite being so mean? I think it's actually because they're so mean. There's like a sort of like a toxic. It's a part of it. It's definitely a toxic part of masculinity for sure. Of like, especially with young people, with teenagers and stuff. To really idolize people who are not kind, who are kind of like jerks. And I'm not a fan of that, but I know that there are people who are fans of that. People who, like, it's basically like been the fuel for like the you know, rationals on YouTube for ages. And I think that Ben Shapiro falls right into that. Why such like a wiener is so popular, I don't understand, but that's a different story. Opinion on Minecraft? I like Minecraft. I haven't played it very much. I bought it. I got Minecraft for the first time in 2011, February of 2011. I played it a lot in like the early years of 2011 when it was still in beta, and then I kind of lost interest. And it's been out now for, like, what, 8 years? It came out on November 11th, 2011. And I think it's just been around for so long and I've, like, it's added so much stuff that I don't even know what coming back would look like. And I don't know. I always wanted to, like, build something huge and amazing, but I never really got there. Yeah, 10 years, shit. Opinion on Terraria. I have it. I've bought it and downloaded it. I haven't played it very much. I'm not really sure why, but something about my brain just doesn't register well with like those like 2D side scroller games. I definitely like Minecraft. I definitely like just like building a home and doing stuff. It's just that after a while I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do anymore. YPG. Is YPG, that's the like Kurdish military or something, isn't it? Anyways, can you answer my question about peak oil? What was your question about peak oil? Will peak oil cause anything to happen? How many years of the stable Earth do we have left before climate change ruins everything? I think that we're obviously becoming more addicted to oil, and we're getting more clever at finding ways to extract it. That honestly, when it comes to like peak oil, feels like it's such a yesterday problem, because we need to be getting ourselves off of, like, in order for our planet to not get destroyed, we need to be like stopping. We need to have most of the fuel that is in the ground still be in the ground, and we're not doing that. So I feel like once we've hit peak oil, which for everybody is like the most, like once we start like really running out of the oil supply, we're going to have way worse issues, and we're going to be in a really bad situation before that happens due to the like destruction of the planet we've done. So that's my opinion on that. Because yeah, once like we have an economy that entirely runs on petroleum, and petroleum is a finite resource, and at some point we're gonna break. But we've got we got more urgent matters than that to deal with that are gonna break us. Opinion on Jason Ruhe? Not a fan. Bit of a tanky, bit of a problematic person when it comes to, like, you know, gender and trans rights and all those kinds of things. Put oil executives in the ground. Geez, Terry. I would just rather have them not be rich and have them find a new life that makes them feel better about themselves. That doesn't have to do with ruining the planet and everyone's lives. I know Jason Ruhi is not too far from here, but I'm not super keen on meeting him. I think Stefan Molyneux is not too far from here. All right. Did Foucault do nothing wrong by brainwashing college students with cultural Marxism? All right, I think like that's a good one to close on. Cultural Marxism's not. Oh, oops. Cultural Marxism is not a thing. It never has been. It's a Nazi conspiracy theory, and the idea that our universities are turning people into Marxists and not like centrist libs, I think, is silly. Did you hear about the Australia senator having an egg thrown at him? Oh, by the way, the whole like leftist indoctrination of universities is such a shit show. It's conservatives who are mad that their opinions don't line up with any reality whatsoever, but they feel like because they are conservatives and because they are in the acceptable range of political opinions for some reason, that their opinions need to be taken seriously. And nobody does, because their opinions are ridiculous, or their opinions are ridiculous and not backed up by any evidence. And so, yeah, no wonder no one takes them seriously at universities. Actually, I feel like we do take them seriously at universities, and that's a problem. But either way. Did you hear about the Australia senator having an egg thrown at him? Yeah, that guy's a baller. I feel like we need to throw more eggs at more politicians. I feel like that was a great meme, and I feel like we need to just buy more eggs. I know that's not exact. We need to find vegan eggs. There you go. We need to find a way to make vegan eggs to egg politicians with. And the guy who threw the egg is raising money for New Zealand victims. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, please throw more eggs at more politicians. Unless that can be interpreted as an act of violence, in which case I didn't say that and I'm joking. It's just memes. It's just memes, guys. It's just memes. You know, I hate all of these groups. Just memes. It's all just jokes. I'm going to say a racial slur on a stream. It's just memes. Because I say it's just memes, you can't say that my opinion has any weight or any importance. That's how the world works. Words don't matter. I have 80 million subscribers. Opinion on egoism. Egoism's bad. It's a psychotic and selfish ideology that I had Thought Slime try to explain it to me once, and he couldn't explain it in a way that didn't make it sound ridiculous. Thoughts on no-deal Brexit to encourage Irish reunification and Scottish independence? I mean, I think that's not... I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I hope that Brexit results in the best solution for everyone. I'm not a person who likes to see horrible things happen just to make the map change, which I think some people in the history social media sphere seem to want to do for some reason. I don't think that's good. If it's better for everyone to keep the UK together, then go for it. But if the England is going to try and drag down Northern Ireland and Scotland with them into a hellscape, then I think Scotland and Northern Ireland are more than entitled to get themselves back into Europe. That's what I would do. That's what I would want. Have you seen the Bolsonaro interview? No. No, I have not. Should we support the IRA? Honestly, can't really speak to that. I don't really think so. I mean, the IRA did kill people. I don't think that's great. People did kill them, so it's a harsh situation. I should probably do a video on the Troubles. If anything, just so that I can like read a bunch of books about it, because I don't know shit about shit when it comes to Irish politics. I don't know much about European history, to be honest. It's not really my favorite thing. Thank you for putting me on for Religion for Breakfast. Great channel, John Farr. Thank you. Yeah, I do agree. I think that Andrew Mark Henry is doing a great job with his channel. So I'm glad you can do it. Can I steal Bolsonaro's office? Sure. I wouldn't fuck with Bolsonaro though, because that guy's a fucking psychopath and he has a lot of power. Opinion on the Novgorod Republic? I don't know. It's like a republic that the only reason it's like relevant now is because of freaking HoI4. I don't know anything. Trust me, when it comes to Eastern Europe, I give it like a wide berth, because I know that Eastern Europe is like, the history of it is so unexplored in English books, and that if you make even the slightest mistake, people will try and kill you. So like, I try to not deal with Eastern European stuff. Do you like Vuvuzuela? I've never heard it called that, Vuvuzuela. I mean, Venezuela, if you're talking about like Maduro's government, it's not perfect, but it's definitely not a country that needs to like be invaded and conquered and exploited. Like, I think that there are ways for Maduro to get out of the tough situation he's in that would involve the international community not like strong-arming him and trying to work through a solution so that, you know, Venezuela can be a socialist country and exist. And I do think that we don't talk about in public enough about how Venezuela is responding to... Oh yeah, I know. I thought you were making I thought you were making a joke. Like, I thought a Vuvuzela. Yeah, I remember the 2010 World Cup in freaking Johannesburg, where like those freaking horns were everywhere. The Vuvuzela, yes, but I thought that because you put the U in there, I thought it was just Vuvuzela. Like, I didn't know there was a U or a third U, and so I thought you were going like Vuvuzuela, like it was some sort of like, look how crazy Venezuela is being. But you know. Opinion on transoxania? I have never heard of that in my life. Ever. Sorry. Transoxania. Never heard of transoxania. Sorry. New things show up all the time, I guess. Transoxania. Let's find this out. Known in Arabic sources as Mawara an-Nar, and in Persian as Fararud, is the ancient name for the portion of Central Asia belonging approximately to modern-day Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, southern Kyrgyzstan, and southwest Kazakhstan. Geographically, okay, so it's like a part of Central Asia, I guess? I don't know. Are you going to run for president? I legally cannot, because I am both under 35 and not a U.S. citizen and was not born in the United States, so which means it would make running for president very difficult. Should we end Clinton's imprisonment of black people? I mean, we should end all imprisonment of all people, so yes. Opinions on Venezuela. That's a pretty good one. Should an anarchist run for office, coerced just because I'm political? I mean, if you think you can win, and if you think that you can be an agitator for positive change, like, anarchists are, by and large, practical. Anarchists are about the things that you are capable of doing right now to make the world better. And if you think that you getting involved in politics will be able to make a positive change and do things to make the world better, then go for it. But keep in mind that, like, joining a political system like that, you're going to be up against so much resistance, and things are going to be like, every single institution is going to be against you. That really working within the system, unless done on a massive scale, can accomplish very little. What do we do if someone commits a murder? Well, we do restorative justice. We try to figure out what the thing is. Trust me, I don't want to, like, I don't really want to get into this late in the night discussion on prison abolitionism, because I feel like it should be like a video in and of itself. Opinion of the People's Republic of Kyrgyzstan. It is a fascist Nazi 4chan meme. So yeah, it can fuck right off. Did you watch Oxygen Season 10 Doctor Who? No, I did not. Thoughts on direct democracy leveraging technology? I mean, that'd be nice, but it still would not be perfect. I've never heard of the... Oh, man. Kyrgyzstan it's a Nazi thing. It's a Nazi thing. Don't do the Nazi things. All right, friends. I think it's time that I give you guys a night. I think I let you guys go. This has been a great stream. Keep in mind, next Monday I should be having my next stream, and it'll be in the afternoon, so all you European folks will have a good time to listen to me. But yeah, great time. Hopefully I will be better at this game next time I play it, and who knows what will happen next week. I have an idea of maybe playing a solo RPG, and I can test that on you guys. I don't know. We'll try it out. Anyways, have a great night. Take care of yourselves and each other, and let's all be friends. Bye.